Good morning, I'm Kofi Mensah and this is chale.news for Tuesday, July 15th. Today, 650 billion Ghanaian cedis spent on the 24-hour economy with zero verifiable beneficiaries. Parliament wants answers. The Ebola outbreak in DRC just got scarier and it may be heading our way, plus Spain are in the World Cup final. Let's get into it. 650 billion cedis. That's how much Ghana has appropriated for the 24-hour economy over 2 years. And NPP's Akosua Agyapong is standing in Parliament saying he cannot find a single government agency actually running the programme's one-job, three-shifts model. Not one. The NDPC's own data shows 150 factories were operating under 1D, 1F before it was suspended. He's formally calling on government to scrap the 24-hour economy and bring 1D, 1F back. Full breakdown on chale.news. July 25th is now the date. Ghana's final evacuation flight from South Africa departs in 10 days, with close to 900 registered citizens set to come home. Government says this is the concluding phase of the exercise, though the safety crisis for Ghanaians still in South Africa hasn't gone away. This morning at 10 a.m, Lands Minister Emmanuel Kofi faces public questions on mining reforms, and he's got a lot to answer for. Parliament recently demanded a full mining lease register, and 25 Auditor General recommendations are still unresolved. Watch this one closely. The OCO has slapped Dennis Aboggy with a 50 million Ghanaian cedi bail, and Swame MP John Darko is not having it. He says the agency is acting like it's superior to the courts, imposing conditions no judge would sanction. The minority leader has already demanded the AG appear before Parliament. This rule of law concern is getting louder. At the pump, diesel is up 6%. NPA's new price floor puts it at 14.35 Ghanaian cedis a litre, up from 13.54 Ghanaian cedis. Petrol climbed 3.8%. Global crude is pushing above $80 a barrel, and that reversal of the recent downward trend hits transport and logistics costs directly, and it could get worse. Africa's largest refinery, Nigeria's Dangote, has switched to dollar pricing for local fuel sales after the Naira for crude program collapsed. When the region's biggest refinery prices in dollars, West African pump prices follow. Ghana's already feeling it. Frederick Kumi, known online as Abu Trika, is now in US custody. The Ghanaian national allegedly used AI-generated videos to defraud more than 80 elderly Americans out of $8 million in a romance scam. Arrested here in December, extradited July 9th. He's looking at up to 20 years. Let that land. Ghana's own engineers have graded the country's infrastructure 2.83 out of 5. Poor to fair. Roads are in freefall. Railways barely function. Even aviation, the best performer, faces a $1.2 billion funding gap. 8 sectors assessed and not one scored well. Full breakdown on chale.news. The DRC Ebola outbreak has now killed 702 people and infected nearly 2,000. And the Trump administration has barred US citizens there from flying home directly, requiring a 21-day stay in a third country first. With West Africa travel corridors in play, Ghana's health authorities need to be on alert. The Bole SHS teacher accused of sexually assaulting a student is still at large, and the Education Ministry has had enough. Deputy Minister Dr. Clement Abasapak has formally demanded police do more to find him. The suspect gave a media interview denying intent. He still hasn't been arrested. Here's a good one. Kumasi street sweepers now earn 800 Ghanaian cedis a month, up from 250 Ghanaian cedis, after journalist Manasseh Awuni's documentary exposed the Zoomlion deal and got it cancelled. KMA is now paying wages directly. That's investigative journalism doing exactly what it should. The Black Queens face Nigeria's Super Falcons this Saturday in Morocco, their second WAFCON warm-up, and arguably the toughest dress rehearsal they could ask for. The Queens are riding momentum after Sharon Sampson's winner against Ivory Coast. Nigeria will be a different test entirely. Sports Minister on Otto Addo, a flat no, he had to go. His clearest statement yet, citing poor post-qualification friendlies and pointing to Queiroz's improvements as vindication. Ghanaian football fans are not all convinced. The debate continues. Spain are in the World Cup final. They beat France 2-0. Oyarzabal from the spot, Porro added the second. First final for La Roja since they lifted the trophy in South Africa in 2010. Someone's going to be very nervous on the other side of that draw. Akosua Agyapong says before her first big arts centre performance, a band leader offered her a mystery liquid, claimed it would boost her on stage. She refused, performed in front of over 1,000 people, and is now using the story to speak out about drug pressure on young entertainers. Respect. That's your July 15th digest. Every story fully reported at chale.news. Stay informed out there, and have a good Tuesday.